Okay, it is now time for Blackbird's look. As the BVB army knows, we have been introduced to Blackbird in the Scarlet Cross video, definitely saw him in Fields of Bone with 9 and in Crimson Skies, and saw the shocking conclusion in a way in the music video Torch with 9. So I am here all ready to go for my inspired look from BVB's or Andy's creation of Blackbird. I'm a little bit nervous about this because most of his face is covered up in bandages, so I definitely had to really think how I wanted this look to come together. And again, just another huge shout out to Andy for posting these images on his Instagram story when he was thinking how this character was going to look. Definitely took a look, and it definitely did help me create this look too. Had to stop by Spirit Halloween Store to grab some cheesecloth to figure out and map out how this was going to look around my face. Also stopped by the drugstore for some gauze. So with the gauze, I am basically going to start mapping out the basic of how it's going to look on my face. And then from there, when I get a gist of it, I'm going to use a white eyeliner and pretty much outline where my skin is showing. Once I have the outline, I'm going to unwrap all the gauze, and as you can see, here is the outline of where my skin will be showing when I put the gauze back on. So my first step is going into my liquid latex with the disposable sponge, and with that sponge plays a couple layers of liquid latex on the skin exposed part. Yeah, let's go with that. I am not putting any liquid latex on my eyelid just because that skin is very delicate, and for the eyebrows to protect them, I just put Vaseline on it. That way it wouldn't tear off my eyebrow hair when I start applying this on. Again, liquid latex does have to dry in between, so give yourself some breaks in between for it to dry. So this skin is the exposing part, and I wanted to give it a texture look, so I'm going to be using this technique I've been seeing around from other special effects makeup artists using ground coffee. Basically what the ground coffee is, you're going to apply it onto the wet liquid latex to give it a texture effect. This could also be used for a burn effect, because I truly think he is burned underneath. I did find out, however, this is very messy, and your face will smell like coffee if you like that, so just a heads up. Okay, here's my beautiful face with this amazing technique and coffee on it. Oh my god, I honestly can't stop laughing at myself, but I'm going to trust the process here. Trust the process. So my next step is, while I'm waiting for some areas for liquid latex to dry, is to get my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Beans, I believe it's called, which is the black, and basically give myself the signature raccoon eyes. And here I am with the signature raccoon eyes, but coffee all over my face. Literally a raccoon that just loves eating coffee and having coffee all over the face. So once my liquid latex is all dry, I'm going to go into my e.l.f. Finishing HD powder, I believe it's called, and set all the liquid latex again to get rid of that shine, because I don't want that shine. I want my skin to be nice and matte. Okay, I will be using my dupe of a MAC Flash palette and be diving into the black and brown. So using the brown first, I'm going to put a layer of brown all over the coffee and liquid latex mixture on my face. And then with the black, I'm going to start blending the black into the brown. Before I get to the gauze and bandages, I'm going to first put in my black contact lenses in me, and then using the e.l.f. powder again, going to set the black and brown. To make my face a little bit dirtier, I am just going to use my e.l.f. contour palette here and go to the darkest shade, the dark brown, and make my face a little bit dusty. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna have my hair down for this. So with my gauze, I'm going to try my best to get it to how it was in the beginning of the video when I was mapping it out. Going back to the black and the brown I used for my face, I'm basically going to use my large stippling brush to make these gauzes a bit dirtier because it's too white for Blackbird. He's been around, he's seen things, he's traveled. Need to dirty it up. Okay, time for the cheesecloth. So I have really no game plan for this. I am just cutting up into strips and trying to place them how I think looks good with the gauzes. So again, just kind of being creative here, kind of like how Andy was in that photo we saw. And again, going back to the black and brown, going to dirty up the cheesecloth too. Going into my bruise wheel kit, I'm going to get a mixture of that yellow and green to add a little bit of color into the bandages and cheesecloth because I've noticed the black and brown is getting a little too dark. So here is the final makeup look for Blackbird, and just of course, just like Nine and Scarlet, I have some accessories to add to this look, so I will be back right now. And for those of you who got Never Take It Off's necklace and ring from the Torch music video, there is a special message in it, and it says, "Just look into the sky and you'll become the Blackbird, Andy Biersack." So here's my final look of my Blackbird take, and I gotta say, I do like it. It took some time for me to like it, but I do like it. So here we are. Thank you so much for watching this, and go ahead and check out my Scarlet inspired look and my Nine inspired look. It would mean a lot to me, and just thank you again, Blackbird Brides, for this amazing concept. And BVB Army, we are 3 days away from the Phantom tomorrow. When Friday comes, we are going to celebrate hard and send as much love and support to Blackbird Brides. And with that, I will see you guys very soon.